Ladies, I don't know if you're like me at all, but when there's a disappointment time with another person, especially my husband or really anyone where I'm just disappointed and I'm frustrated with them, I feel like, well, defaulting into one of two options. Option number one, which I did most of my life, is I become a conflict avoider. So I'm mad and I'm angry and I'm frustrated and I'm disappointed, but I kind of clam up. I put up the ice wall all around me, right? I kind of withdraw and then I simmer with toxic resentment. Or option two, I just let him have it with both barrels. I mean, I just give full vent to my anger, like I'm just knocking him down, right? And I've learned that none of those options really yields good results at all, right? If we're looking for a good result where we actually diffuse the argument and maybe the person can even hear what we're saying, we would go a completely different route, which is actually recommended in God's word, believe it or not. Proverbs 15:1 says, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. A gentle word, a soft word, maybe even a word where you're kind and compassionate and maybe even assume the best about the person. That would cause the person to be less defensive if you were to speak gently and kindly and were to assume the best. So let me show you how this worked out in my own life, because a couple of weeks ago, my husband, we were driving, it was a long drive, we kind of got lost in a section and we were running out of gas, and he said, Google a gas station, and I'm trying to Google the gas station, but my phone is not working, and I realized I was out of data, and so it's just like a whole mess, right? And he started getting really sharp with me. And he was stressed, I get that, but his tone was really sharp and disrespectful. And I was like, and I started to just take such offense, and I was so mad. I'm like, how dare you talk to me like that? And I'm like gonna let him have it, because apparently even a pastor's wife can sometimes lose her cool. And so I'm about ready to let him have it and tell him what a jerk he is. And I felt like then God just had me pause for 1 second and just kind of, in just a split second, I heard God saying, and what will happen if you go this route, Debbie? And I realized this was not going to end well. This was not going to solve anything. And so I hushed up. We drove all the way home, like another hour and a half in complete silence. He's about ready to get out of the car when we pull into the garage. And I did what God says in Proverbs 15, verse 1. A gentle answer turns away wrath. I laid just a soft hand on his arm, just softly, and I affirmed him instead of attacking him. I said, I know you love me, and you would never intentionally hurt me. I know that. But what you said back there, the tone of voice, it was disrespectful. Please don't talk to me that way again. And that was it. And we did not have this big argument because he did not feel attacked. My soft response, my gentle response, my response assuming the best and affirming some good things in him broke down the defensiveness. And it went really, really well. And it reminded me that I need to coach myself, and maybe you do too. Gentle words, they work so much better.